Hi, I'm Heredin, and this is my Grand Exchange UIM series. I created this game mode to make the fun of UIM accessible to a wider audience. I'm exploring this game mode from the beginning to the end game, exploring new and unique methods along the way. This is GEUIM. Alright, I'm selling this gear, and I'm getting my money back. I think I'm just gonna do normal Dragon Bone at the Chaos Altar like everyone else. It looks like it's gonna be more than 10 times faster. And I have the money to burn, so that's the plan. Oh, that was a mistake. I meant to sell these for way more so that they would just store in the bank. Okay. Oh, I wasn't recording, but that was a lightning fast logout. Only took like 3 ticks. Amazing. Alright, here is my 43 prayer plan. That is 100 times better than the last one. I buy about 500k worth of Dragon Bones, I abort the offer, and I take out a bunch, maybe like 23 per run. This way I can utilize my empty inventory, and I get a ton more prayer XP per hour, so this is about as objectively better a method can get when compared to what I was doing before, running to lava dragons and getting killed. Okay, with the last of these bones, I will get 44 prayer, one more prayer level than I was expecting, unless I was expecting to get 45, then one less. But that should be good enough, and that was 100 times better. I am so happy I gave up on lava dragons. The game is just too easy with protection prayers. Okay, here's a quest people do on the first day of their account that will give me not as many levels, but will still give me good XP in combat. I will always take 2 strength levels. This quest is actually pretty good for money because of these mithril seeds. 58k. And the diamonds. It would have been cool if the Gowers came up with new, unique races, not just vampires and werewolves from other people's lore, but like the Majorat are so cool. If he could have come up with like some cosmic rival to the Majorat, that would have been so cool because Majorat lore is original and it's really interesting. If you want to get into looking into the lore of this game and figuring out what's actually happening in quests when you're spacebarring through them, you should start with Majorat lore. There's Fight Arena done for some easy attack levels. I haven't really set out a goal for this episode. I got 43 prayer basically instantly. So I'm going to start by doing a bunch of mini goals. First off, the Ardun Cloak. One of the fundamentals of early game. For both Ironmen and mains. Hey, I got one relatively early. And do I dare do another clue? We'll see. Okay, 1 in 96 chance. And it's not nothing. I can get the task done. Okay, as a precautionary measure, I'm going to dump 100k into this coffer because I have no idea if I'm going to lose all my money and screw myself over somehow. So, please let me remember I have 100k in here if I ever need it. Alright, it's time for maybe the most useful cape in the game. This is a huge upgrade. I can freely transport to this whole side. Actually, now that I say that out loud, the fastest way anywhere on this side, except right around the cape teleports, would be teleport to the G, buy a tab of wherever, and then just appear there. Either way, this thing, very good to have, especially because it's so close to a fairy ring. So I think the next long-term goal is going to be the Varrock Medium Diary and a rune pouch. That way, with one inventory slot, I can teleport straight to the Grand Exchange and I won't have to keep buying and selling and buying and selling these rings of wealth over and over. So I'm going to need an assignment from this guy. I guess I'll need to talk to him first. Okay, 50 ogres. That's pretty easy. And the next clue step is incredibly easy. Okay, back to where we started. Please give me money. Give me teleports. Huh. I had no idea that was a collection log. Actually, I can use that. Huh. Yeah, I'm not going to use this. I'll just do the dig site and blast way past it. So I didn't notice because I was at Wintertodd, but 60 woodcutting actually gives me access to a pretty, I want to say unique for this game mode. Maybe unique for UIM. Maybe something a UIM would never do. But I can cut logs I can fletch them, and I can just throw everything onto the GE just by walking over there and come back. So this is actually a really good AFK spot. Okay, 3 beginners stacked up while cutting these U's. I get garbage, garbage, and hey, that's something I can sell, or maybe even use. Do I need the top and bottom to put this in the POH? I probably do. But okay, that's pretty good. Okay, this is going to be some XP. 19 mining all the way to, once this dialogue is over, 33. Blew way past needing that black pickaxe. Okay, now, after this quest, if you turn in these certificates you get, and you click something to drink, you get the free fruit blast that you can turn into a dirty blast once you start Recipe for Disaster. And it's that easy. Alright, for the cost of less than 5k, that is 1k farming XP. That got me from 1 to 9. I'm gonna need, I think, 30, maybe 35 farming for the Varrock Medium Diary. So next thing is another farming quest. Okay, there's Nature Spirit done. I lied about the next quest being farming. But that is the goal still. Okay, if I try to deposit my monk robes into the house, I'm gonna need the full set to pull them out. So yeah, I'm not doing that. I'll just get proselyte later. See how much these go for. Pretty damn good for a beginner clue. Okay, it looks like I'll have to ditch my already cloak for this quest. But I have a question. How would I get the Drayman staff back? Would I really have to go straight to Entrana, or is there, like, way down the line some way I can get a lunar staff easier? I found this out the hard way once. If you fletch a Celastrus bark into a battle staff before you go down here, a monk will teleport behind you and send you off the island. So you gotta talk to this guy, I guess. And then you use it. And you won't get teleported out. Okay, one more quest down. Now I can do farming quests. Okay, I got my Fairy Tale Part 1, 3 items. Earlet Leaf, Blue Dragon Scale, that's tradable, that's no problem. I have absolutely no idea if a Mosquito Proboscis is tradable. I haven't seen one of those in a long time. Is this the right item? Huh, I guess we'll find out. Okay, so it says Mosquito Proboscis, and this doesn't say Mosquito Proboscis, but on the GE it said from a mosquito, so I guess I might have to waste a teleport and some time. The Proboscis worked. Also, something a lot of people don't know about this boss, you can kill it at 1 farming, it's no problem. You just need like 40 strength and a normal strength potion, and flinching it is completely not a problem. Okay, there's this quest done, and there is 9 to 20 farming. It's actually fantastic that you can just skip early game farming, because that's just terrible. Okay, and with the start of Fairy Tale Part 2 done, I can now use Fairy Rings, which is usually a goal early game, but for me it's a side goal for getting the Varrock armor. Fairy Rings makes the Garden of Death quest way easier to get to. Also, I remembered, I do have Graceful. There's 30 farming without even touching a rake. There's Garden of Death done. 30 farming is all the farming I needed for the Tier 2 Varrock Diary. Alright, 36 crafting, and I'm ready for the next quest. Okay, 3 more clues to open. I lied about doing the quest right away. I went woodcutting. 1, trash. That's a bit of money, but not very good. Oh my god, that's bad. Yeah, I was worried about this. It looks like this Drayman staff. I'm gonna have to put it on a table, do all these steps, and just run back and get it. I have no idea how long it'll last for, but I hope I don't have to get another one. Okay, apparently, you can't put this on a table. And I can't use death storage the same way a normal UIM would. So it looks like it's time for this guy to exit. Okay, one of the more annoying quests is done. I got some levels out of it, 32 farming. But I don't have a Drayman staff anymore, so I guess I have to buy runes and go get another one the same way I did during the quest. Actually, maybe I'll hold off on that and I'll see what other Entrana quests I have to do so I don't have to drop another staff. Here's a note from me editing in the future. I had no idea how many quests require you to go to Entrana, and I had no idea how long this was going to take. Alright, I've got the Ring of Karos back. A little annoying to get, but it's nothing compared to how bad this quest is. Garden of Tranquility. Alright, crops are planted, time for CS2. This actually isn't half bad. Because I die a lot, I can just pull over my game and do this quest. Just don't tell my team this is what I'm doing. Okay, so apparently I planted the cabbages before I talked to the guy, which means I'm gonna have to replant the cabbages because I don't have the chat dialogue. Okay, maybe the third or second worst quest in the game. Done. Do I get a level? Yeah, I got 2. There's Gertrude's cat done. I happen to have the Ring of Karos on me by complete coincidence, so I was able to pick the color of the cat and get the diary task done. I also need to get these boots. Oh, I held down space and I didn't get the cool one. Unfortunate, account ruined. As a little aside, I did the museum quiz because I forgot to do it before. I didn't get this recorded, but first try Dig Site Amulet, or Pendant, or Clean Necklace, whatever this is called. There's the final boss of the most underrated quest in this game. Okay, that's the last quest. Enter the Abyss so I can make an Earth rune, because there's no way I'm doing early level rune crafting. Okay, with these mahogany logs, that should be the easy and medium diary complete, which means I can finally switch my Varrock telly straight to the GE. Okay, there we go, and with these lamps, I have 45 prayer. I told you this was a prayer episode. If you're wondering why I'm not putting these on Herblore, it's because for me, Herblore is a stand around at the GE and make potions at a loss, but I get to play other games at the same time. And I'm not going to have the deep wildy prayer methods forever because my inventory will be full of untradeable items I can't store in the GE. Okay, here's my mining method I thought up. At the Arty Monastery, I'll teleport here with the Arty Cloak. Then, once I get a full inventory of iron ore, I can use these tabs to go straight to the GE, cram it on the GE, and then teleport right back. So, it's going to be a bit slower than power mining, but it is better money, and I still want more money. Okay, to break up the mining, I have a beginner casket. And that is a beginner casket. Okay, any second, there we go. 41 mining, rune pick era. This is going to be way better. The jump from Addy to Rune is just so good. Okay, I'm trying out a new plugin called Area Mute, and I can mute or unmute the Grand Exchange here, so all the bots will stop spamming me. I've heard only good things about this plugin, so I'd recommend it if you want it. I'll show the plugin logo too, it's right here. Okay, there's 52 mining, which is the level needed for Legends Quest, which is oddly just 2 levels higher than Heroes Quest, where you need 50. You would think that it would be like, I don't know, more than that. Okay, one more beginner clue. Yeah. Alright, I have more questing on my to-do list. In fact, I have a big one coming up. But I don't really feel like it now, because I'm in a good Family Guy streak right now. So I'm going to keep skilling for a bit. In case you're wondering, you don't need to bring energy pots for this course, and you can just buy the food at the bar. The wines are like, I saw 13 in stock. I don't know if that's max or whatever. But yeah, this course is actually pretty good. Okay, I've been thinking about this while I've been doing this course. Why, before the update, was the level 70 course worse than the level 60 course, even without the diary? Like, why would they put that in the game? Why would they make a higher level thing worse? Honestly, no idea. With this camel logo, I think I'm going to end here. We got a lot of stuff done this episode. A lot of stuff that I won't be able to do later because I'll have a rune pouch. I got beat up by Entrana, beat up by the wilderness, but I persevered, and we got the levels and quests we needed. And of course, the Varrock Medium Diary, so I can teleport straight to the GE. That's a huge upgrade. In the next episode, we'll be doing Monkey Madness 1. See you there.